Today on Warrior Games, I master the ancient tools of my ancestors. Well, my hungry ancestors. I'm gonna use this bow and arrow to take down a big buck. Well, maybe not a big buck, but a little piece of paper. And let me tell you, doesn't work out well for that piece of paper. My name is Steve Sxwithul'txw, and I'm from the Penalica tribe. I graduated high school at 19. I went back to school to become a journalist at 40. And now I tell stories. Stories of warriors. For First Nations in North America, the bow and arrow has always been an important part of life. For stalking prey or fighting an enemy, a warrior could reload in 3 or 4 seconds. That made the weapon quicker and quieter than the first guns. But archery is also a growing competitive sport, which brings us to Oliver, British Columbia, the traditional territory of the Soyuz Nation. Awesome to be in your territory. And is it true you guys are archers?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess you could say I was about Billy's age here when I first got started.
Well, I'm a Coast Salish dude, for those who don't know. I'm from Vancouver Island, and we don't really have too many bows and arrows back home, you know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, do you think it's possible for an old guy like myself to finally get the techniques, the skills that's needed
Sure,
to use a bow and arrow?
Yeah. It'd be not a problem. It'd be our pleasure to have you shooting these bows.
I don't feel that confident, to be honest with you, so I'll need a lot of support from you guys. You guys gonna help me out?
Yep.
All right, don't let me down. Count on you. Everybody duck. Ooh.
It brings great joy to me to see them out there, and instead of walking around town and doing all this other stuff. So long as we keep the bow hunting in there, gives them a little bit more respect for the animal also. It's like instead of just going out and shooting stuff with it, it's so much easier with a rifle, right? Just it gets them to be more in tune with the wildlife and their heritage.
Almost every weekend, I get my bow and practice.
When you get a bow, you gotta take good care of it, make sure nothing bumps it. And if you're gonna let someone shoot it, make sure they know a little about how special it is to you.
Okay, so I'm armed. I've got a new arm guard, as you can see. Saves me from the bowstring. Plus, I've got some leather fingers. William's gonna show me what to do.
Well, one thing, you set the arrow right on the wrist, and you put the nock right under this little thing right here.
William may be only 12 years old, but he's been safely practicing the sport for over half his life. I'm learning from the best.
Arrow, and it's called instinctive shooting.
Instinctive shooting. I'll give this a try.
Okay.
I missed the target.
When you aim, you gotta aim a little bit above the target.
Above the target. At first, learning the tricks in the trade of archery, and it was a real challenge to grasp onto the bow and arrow concept. Ooh, missed it by that much. Try again. Frustrated, I didn't hit the target. Oh.
Bit high.
Not off to a good start here. Yes!
Nice.
How about that? Thank you. Yep, thank you.
This time when you shoot, make sure you remember exactly where you pointed at so you get this accuracy. Yep, not too bad. There we go.
Yes! I'm a natural.
I didn't see anything too wrong on how he's shooting, but a little bit more grouping. You pick a target, and you need to make sure you hit that target every single time, right beside that same arrow. If it hits just that above, it's a good group. There we go.
Yes!
So this is your first time?
This is my first time, buddy.
You're doing pretty good for your first time.
Can you say that a little louder?
All right. You're doing pretty good for your first time.
Yeah, I just like to hear that.
Don't get too carried away. Ooh, nice shot.
Thanks, man. Oh, what happened there?
I don't know.
This isn't too bad, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed. So you think there's still hope for me?
Yeah.
William has an understanding of archery. He's learned from, since he was a little kid. So he's got some skills that he's definitely been able to pass on to me, which, I totally appreciate as an older adult, learning something that he's done for many years. So passing down teachings is what we do in our culture, and that's what William has done for me. So you got a little tent over here.
Yeah, there's a deer blind that we use.
Hunting with the bow and arrow is still part of the traditional life here in the Okanagan. But in order to bring game within range, you need to learn the delicate art of deer calling.
What do you got here?
Here we have some horns that shot from a deer. This is also used for bringing in deer.
A deer call?
Yes, and what you would do is you take those horns and you clack them together.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Right,
So this kind of sound,
imitates another deer, two deer fighting.
and you say there's a sound that you can make that actually calls the deer?
I use just a burp. I just burp into my hand and make a kind of a deer sound myself.
Okay,
so
let's hear it, man.
So it's kind of. There you go, perfect. So, yeah.
Right now, your best deer call burp. Let's do it. Obviously, there's no contest here. Sorry, Mom.
My dad put up 25 cents up on a fence post, and when I shot, it went and hit it.
You guys want to win some money?
Yeah.
My people have been using the bow and arrow for thousands of years. In 1876, this weapon was used in the Battle of Little Bighorn, an historic victory for Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse. Today, the pride of a skilled archer is still alive and well here in Osoyoos territory.
Okay, guys, I've been watching your shooting. It's very, very impressive, but I'm gonna up the ante. You guys want to win some money?
Yeah.
You guys want to win some money?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pin this $20 bill onto the target, and the first person to hit it is gonna get 20 bucks.
My dad put up 25 cents up on a fence post, and he said if I hit that 25 cents, I could go shoot a deer. So I shot, and I hit the 25 cents.
Missed it by that much. Continue on. Whose arrow was the closest there?
Bill's.
Come on, man, let's get it together. Oh, there we go. We got a winner. Hold it. We got a winner.
Billy.
Yes, we have a winner. The arrow through the defaced $20 bill. Nice job. Congratulations, man.
I aimed kind of high into the left. When I shot, it went and hit it.
Way to go, bud. It's like most of the sports I'm involving myself, there's always some kind of Aboriginal linkage, but the problem is I've never actually done them. It was a real challenge to grasp onto the bow and arrow concept. I'm here with Ron Ostermeyer. Ron, it's a pleasure to see you. My name's Steve.
Glad to meet you, Steve.
Thanks for having me here in your wonderful facility. And I see that we've got some items here that we're going to be shooting, hopefully.
Once you get good enough to hit it,
Yes.
but that'll be after a day shooting on paper. Well, I've been shooting for 35 plus years. I teach coaches, I teach judges, And I teach kids. Kids are the most fun. Yeah. The whole weekend is an Aboriginal 3D camp for the youth. And we're going to be shooting targets on Saturday. Saturday night, we're going to set up this whole course is going to end up full of 3D animals.
Obviously, it's a traditional sport.
It is part of the traditional sports. They're getting taught to do it correctly. That's why we're taking and shooting paper the first day so they can develop a habit.
You said 18 meters we're going to be shooting from. I'm going to need some help here.
I think we have a few coaches that can come and give you a hand with that. And if you miss, we've got big nets at the back to catch the arrows.
We still balance that contemporary lifestyle with the traditional aspects, and that's where this archery comes into being. A lot of our people still hunt with bows. They love their bows. And a lot of the young guys are getting into archery for hunting, you know, the deer, the elk, the moose. And so it's great to see the young people picking up archery at a young age.
So now I'm peeking at Ron through my hands. Why do you ask? To find out if I'm a right eye or a left eye shooter.
You went back and forth. Right, left. That's on backwards.
Oh, it is?
Yes. Okay, here's your bow. Here's your arrows.
So who's shot arrows before? All of you guys have.
So it's just a matter of pulling it back, anchor, touch your mouth, touch under your chin. You pull back, anchor, let it go.
It's something that really takes concentration, hand-eye coordination, and skill, and strength, and stamina.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
You can cover your group with your hand. That's pretty good.
These two are pretty good.
That's not a bad shot, eh?
I think these two are the best straight up here.
Yeah, those are like side by side. See that grouping there? There's just tight, like millimeters.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that William?
Yeah.
Nice shot, William.
I got into the sport when I was maybe 4 or 3, shooting or practicing. I probably spend 1 to 2 hours a day.
Okay, you're not allowed to draw your bow up in the sky. Don't be afraid of it. Just lift your arm up. You could shoot something that's a long ways away. Pull, 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 pull. You'd probably be excused from the range.
Oh, I don't want to get kicked out. You can move
Put
over.
it on each side of the line, buddy.
Okay.
And try to keep your bow straight up and down.
I'm just supposed to tell you don't dry fire.
Do you think Ron will get real mad?
Yeah.
So dry fire is just like pull it back and then you'll let go.
So I bring everything.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Got in trouble now. I always make sure I'm one of the students, and it doesn't matter how big I am, I'm there with the kids, and he's teaching me. He's instructing me. Who's he think he is, anyways? Okay, Ron, are you ready?
I don't think this is such a good idea, Steve.
It'll be okay. Trust me. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Nice.
Here, Steve. I think you're gonna need a little bit more practice. Straight back, anchor. Just relax the finger. You're doing very well, by the way.
Yeah, I got a compliment out of him now. Thank you, Ron. Is that what I thought it was?
Almost a bullseye.
It was so good, I just almost got a bullseye there. Did you see that one? Thanks, man. There's no stopping me now. Is that a bullseye right there?
Yeah, that's bullseye. I consider that bullseye.
Okay, that's a bullseye. Yes! My lucky arrow. Bullseye. I told you it wasn't going to end well for this piece of paper, but tomorrow I'm going to try to bag some big game.
Go over in through here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, listen. I thought I heard something coming over here.
Warrior Games is in Oliver, British Columbia, and taking part in the Aboriginal sports archery camps. We've been shooting paper, but I'm moving on to bigger things, so I'm pretending there aren't any supermarkets or restaurants. And if I miss this shot, it's going to be a long, hungry winter.
Okay, so I got the first red balloon, and now I'm gonna go for the green balloon, but I'm at a new strategy. I'm gonna pretend this is my dinner, and that should help me focus.
I think my stomach growling might scare away the big game.
Oh, man. Dinner's running away. Yes! You see that? Bang, boom, there's dinner.
And at night, that's when all the little critters come out of hiding.
Listen, I thought we could make this interesting between the two of us. I know we're using a scoreboard, but I thought let's put a little bit of a wager on it. Highest score gets 20 bucks. Okay, buddy, you're on. Now watch how hard he works.
Whoever gets the most points wins. So it's kind of like a competition between me and Steve.
That wasn't too bad.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. You miss this, you lose. That 20 bucks is mine, brother. It's all mine.
Shut up. Ha.
Moving, he's moving.
What do you need to do? Practice.
I'm going for the apple. Oh!
I missed the apple. I guess I just got too nervous.
I think Steve got that one.
Yeah! I'm getting better as we go on, buddy.
I shouldn't have shot him.
Oh! Oh! Buddy, got the apple. Who got the apple? William gets the apple, and Stevie gets the snout. I thought it was pretty neck and neck, and the coach who was kind of keeping tabs at us led me to believe that it was neck and neck, but in the end, he was ahead of me by 35 points, so I wasn't even close, but I thought I put up a good battle. Nice. Okay, how's it looking here? Ed, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty close. 124 to 85.
Congratulations, bud. I'm always a man of my word.
Thanks.
Okay, you beat me fair and square. All right, so there's 20. Do you have 2 10s? I need some change. I'm just gonna give you 10 bucks.
No. Thank you.
This leads us to later.
All right.
And when we go in the bush for real game.
All right.
Ready?
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just down over and through here.
Look at that. What do you call this territory here, Mary?
This is Incomeep here. This is a waterfall. This is the third falls down back over in through here.
Oh, yeah.
There you see the big trout coming up in through here. Lots of deer in this area also.
So speaking of which, what's my chances of getting bagging something today?
I think we have a pretty good chance, Steve.
Okay, let's
So
leave.
long as we stay a little bit quiet. You got to be a little bit quieter when we're walking through the brush and stuff.
Okay. I have trouble doing that, just so you know.
We'll work our way down through this way here.
This is something that has been handed down since years and generations. This is a skill, a way of life.
Right over down there, Steve. See that right there?
Oh yeah, I see them. The memories of the way our ancestors wandered these lands and gathered and hunted are still with us. So that's what they're learning today. So I think they take that kind of spirit away from them when they're learning how to hunt and learning how to use a bow and arrow.
Shooting paper targets and balloons is exciting, and in my case, dangerous. But you can't eat them, so I'm going shopping. Old school, just like my ancestors.
Okay, where's the collar, Mario?
Should blow in there. I don't know. Maybe try a burp.
Burp.
Oh man, that's terrible. What do you think, Will? That's no good. Oh, hey, listen. I thought I heard something coming over here. What is that? Did I scare the grouse on you?
Well, we didn't bag anything out in the woods today, but my good friend Mario has got us covered. You brought some wieners, bud. Thanks for doing that.
You betcha, my pleasure.
Thanks for having me out here. And William, thanks, bud. Thanks for being a trooper. Did you make these wieners yourself?
Yep.
Man about the woods, man about the kitchen, and he's also a cook. Love it.
Makes me really happy to do the sport, and I tend to pass it on to the next generation.
Being that focused and dedicated towards a skill and a sport, I mean, honestly, for me, watching these kids today and working with William, to me, even at that stage of their life, that is what a warrior is. Yeah, I don't want to get dangerously hurt. That's your job, Marius, to make sure that I don't get dangerously hurt.
Ah, I'm just kidding.
He's just kidding. Gonna have me some bear grease tonight. So much belching, I just can't handle it. Fun, eh?